All right, all my custom tinted Transitions lenses fans, it's time for another one. Sky blue gradient tint, flash blue mirror on Transitions XTRActive brown, the most popular combination we do on the beautiful Masunaga Taka from the exclusive K3 collaboration. Hello and welcome to the Hicks Brunson Eyewear YouTube channel. I am your host, Daniel Brunson, your friendly neighborhood optician, and you've landed on this channel. I'm glad you're here. We talk about all things eyewear related. We talk about custom tinted Transitions lenses. We talk about lens technologies, and we talk about different independent eyewear designs and brands that we love. So I'm glad you're here. If you want more content like that, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down there so that you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. All right, let's get into it. So today we're talking about one of the most popular lens combinations that we do. That is the sky blue gradient indoor 30% density on a Transitions XTRActive brown. And we often pair this combination with a flash blue mirror. And that's not what I'm wearing here. This is my Anna Carlson LeChap frames, one of my newest custom tinted. That's a different tint. I've got a different video about that I'll link to in the description down below. That's the sea glass to blush gradient tint, which is amazing. But let's stay on topic. We're talking about Masunaga. We're talking about the Taka. And when you talk about Masunaga, just a quick background on Masunaga, one of the very oldest Japanese eyewear brands based in Fukui, Japan. And what's different about Masunaga is many of the brands that you see, the people who create these brands, they design eyewear, but they need other people to make the eyewear for them. Masunaga owns their own factory. Masunaga is the factory, and they produce everything in-house from A to Z. Every hinge, every piece of titanium is cut, stretched, pressed with the detail work on the temple arms, which I'm going to show you in just a minute. Well, there that goes. This is the Masunaga K3 box. So Masunaga has two collections, the flagship Masunaga collection and the K3 collaboration, which was originally inspired by the work of designer KENZO TAKADA, who's a fan of Masunaga. KENZO TAKADA is no longer with us, but his lifestyle brand K3 lives on, and this is the Masunaga K3 collaboration. These pieces are ultra rare. They're very hard to find in shops around the world. This is what the K3 case looks like. It has the flower button, which is the symbol of KENZO TAKADA's family. Nice leather case. Let's just open it up. Ooh, look at that. There's the Masunaga K3 collaboration logo. Here's the star of the show. Let's take a look. This is the Taka. The Taka is a beautiful navigator shape. I've talked about it before. This color is silver navy. So it has two rims. It has an inner rim and an outer rim and an inner silver rim. Yep, an outer navy rim and an inner silver rim. Titanium nose pads. As I said, everything made by Masunaga in-house. All these titanium components start out at about a ½ inch thick piece, and they're stretched into thinner and thinner pieces of titanium. And then the press that is used, if I can get the camera to focus on all of that beautiful arabesque detail work right here, that is done by a heavy steel press that weighs like a ton or something. I need to get the exact specs on that, but it's pressed onto the metal, and that's how you get all of that arabesque detailing work. You get the eye wire detail work, all of the fine detail work all around the outer rim here. And a quick note on this series, a lot of these pieces were created by KENZO TAKADA originally. These temple arms you see are very distinctive. There's an old opera glass called a lorgnette. They're antiques now if you find one, a lorgnette, but opera glass, you hold it by a handle. It's got little binoculars. You can see the opera from the upper stages. This temple design was inspired by the handle of the old lorgnette. Go look it up. It's pretty cool. So let's jump into, that's enough about the Masunaga brand, the K3 collaboration. The Taka is just a beautiful piece, and it's a beautiful interplay of titanium. And what we did here with the lenses is a sky blue gradient tint. This is a 30% indoor tint. So sky blue, fade to clear, 30%, very nice, light enough to create a cool look, but not so dark that you can't wear these indoors. It is an indoor tint. And what we did with this piece was we added a flash blue mirror coating. So you can kind of see when I move it about with the bright light shining on it, you can see that flash blue mirror. And it creates such a cool indoor look. It just takes a pair of eyewear that's already pretty spectacular looking, and then it separates it and elevates it up to something cool anytime you add these light tints with the flash blue mirrors. And then, you know, to make all of the glasses that we do, many of the glasses we do, so versatile, so much more enhanced as to be able to be worn comfortably both indoors and outdoors, we combined that with the Transitions component. And one of the more popular Transitions colors we do is the XTRActive brown. And so when you take these babies out into the sunlight, I'm just going to do one lens first so we can see the comparison before and after. You take these out into the sunlight and you have a nice sun tint in a brown shade, which gives you very sharp visual clarity. And then you go back inside, you have a nice light 30% blue gradient. So this pair of lenses can go with you anywhere, indoors and out. And see if we can see that XTRActive brown through the lens. And if you see lighter shades where it's a little lighter here, a little darker here, it's because I just activated it with a beam, and it's hard to uniformly do that all over the lens. When you take a pair of Transitions lenses like this out into the sunlight, UV is omnipresent out in the sun pretty much, so it's going to darken very uniformly throughout the lens. So go ahead and darken up both sides. We'll take another look at this, and then I'm going to show you, we have the Taka, this Taka frame I was talking about. It's a beautiful frame. We have it in more than one color. I'm going to show you the other color, and then I'm also going to show you the Tobi, which is a similar design to the Taka. But here you go, Taka outdoor mode. You have that nice Transitions XTRActive brown. You have that flash blue mirror, which not only adds to the style, it adds to the look, but it also provides an additional bit of protection from bright light, because mirror coatings do reflect back light. So you're going to have more, or excuse me, you're going to lower the light transmission just a little bit more. In other words, in bright light, it's just a little more comfortable when you have a mirror coating on the surface of the lenses. When you have a blue mirror coating paired with the navy silver frame, paired with the XTRActive brown, woo, such a good look. All right, let's put those safely back in their case, and let's look at the other color in the Taka. So this is the black gold color, and just look how beautiful the black gold color is. And they call it black. Honestly, I might call this a dark gray, gunmetal gray, something on the verge of black and gray, paired with a shiny gold. Look at that pretty shiny gold there. And then you have the same lorgnette handle inspired temple design with the same engraving. I say engraving, it's a press. Those arabesque details are pressed into the titanium, the very, very heavy press that is made by Masunaga, designed by them to create their own unique designs. And then you have the flower on the temple tip, just like the blue navy color. So the black gold, the eye size of the Taka, it's a 53 eye, it's an 18 bridge, has a 140 millimeter temple length. So pretty medium size, I would say. It's going to fit most people really well. It's got the titanium nose pads. They are adjustable. Temple arms are adjustable. Bending points, anything you need. So that's the Taka. And I want to give a quick shout out to the Tobi. And I've got the Tobi here in the silver navy color. And I've got it in the sunglass version. And now you're going to notice a difference real quick. Let me grab the Taka again here just to show you. This is essentially the same design, but it's a little less boxy. The Tobi is a little more rectangular, a little more angular at the bridge here, and it just kind of draws out a little more along this horizontal plane to create a different shape and a different look, and a little more streamlined, a little less boxy. I love it. I really dig it. This is the Tobi. The Tobi came out a little more recently, so kind of the success of the Taka. Everybody loved the Taka. And then the Taka is doing so well, they said, let's build on that kind of style that everybody likes and produce it in in a cool new shape. And so there you have the Tobi. Of course, this is the sunglass version. You can get the Tobi just like this with this G15, good quality backside anti-reflective coated lens, or you can turn the Tobi into some kind of prescription lens like what we just did with the Taka over there. So all these frames I'll make available to shop in the description box down below. Of course, you can shop all of the Masunaga frames that we carry here at Hicks Brunson Eyewear at hicksbrunson.com. We're always open at hicksbrunson.com. So check us out there. Check out the blog. We've got a lot more information. We've got a lot more videos on Masunaga and Transitions lenses and all kinds of fun custom things you can do with your eyewear. I'm really grateful if you've watched this video and stayed with me here through to the end. Thank you so much for checking us out. I'd really appreciate it if you would subscribe and like the video. It really helps us and supports the channel and everything we do here at Hicks Brunson Eyewear. Have a nice day, and I will see you in the next video.